Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Command149 and we're playing Forza Motorsport 4. And the entire concept of this video is something that I've never done before. It's a drifting tutorial for, you know, dummies. Not to say that you guys are dummies, but, you know, drifting 101, pretty much. So, we're going to want to get started. Now, we're going to need to pick a car. So, one of the cars that I've gotten so used to using and I love dearly is the Mazda RX-7, which ironically is one of the cars that I've started drifting on in Forza Motorsport 2. So let's just select Mazda here, navigate all the way to the RX-7, which is right there. Let's buy it. That is a sexy goddamn car. So I'm gonna pick it in black just because, you know, I like black. I mean, I'm wearing black jeans right now. And when I go out in a few minutes, I'm gonna be, you know, wearing a black shirt. And I'm gonna be in the black and white. So now that you've picked your car, you're gonna want to upgrade it. Go to the upgrade shop. So much fun. And you're going to want to go to conversion and go for the engine swap. Depending on what you want, you're going to want to do that, or, you know, you're going to want to experiment. But for the RX-7, these are the settings that you want. Now, for the aesthetics part of the car, you really do not want to use the Forza parts like the rear wing or the front bumper. The reason for that being is they do nothing for the aerodynamics of the car, and instead they just hinder everything and don't do very much. Tires, you're going to want something slightly grippy. I mean, I haven't tuned a car in months due to Forza Horizon. Those damn bastards. Taking out tuning out of my favorite game. And, you know, I'm a little rusty and haven't done that in a while. So just go by what I did and just, like I said earlier, experiment. The rim style isn't necessary to what I just picked. I mean, I love those rims, so I picked them. But in reality, it's honestly your choice. And as for the rim size, it really doesn't matter what you pick. I mean, I just went with what I thought looked good on the car. And the reason I'm not choosing the really big rims is because I don't want beaner size, you know, rims. And when I say beaner, I don't mean it racially. I'm just, you know, talking out my ass because I'm exhausted. So don't hold it against me. I'm not racist in any way. Now that you've gotten to the, you know, the platform and handling, you're gonna want your car to be balls to the ground and as light as it can be. So now that you've already, you know, modified your car, you're going to want to tune it, but I cannot show you my tuning setup in this video, so that's going to be omitted. To make up for it though, I will be putting my tuning setup for this very car and the car itself on my storefront, so you have nothing to worry about in terms of getting a car. So now that we've tuned our car and are choosing a track, you're going to want to start with the benchmark layout app, I think. Yes, that's the track I used. You're going to want to start out with layout F, but layout A and I think layout D are the ones you want to pick. Just because they're easy to drift and they have good lines, so yeah. So if you're wondering why I haven't been releasing videos recently, it's because I've been incredibly stressed out. Please refer to my Tales of Vesperia video. I know the audio's out of sync, but who gives a shit? So, now that you're finally in the race, you're going to want to start off by learning how to slide. I'm just giving it a test. Just like I mentioned earlier in the video, again, I have not played Forza 4 in about 2 to 4 months, and I'm out of practice severely. So I'm going to take this moment to just reiterate what I said in the Tales of Despair video. While I'm a network administrator, college student, I have a lot of things to do, mostly involving like networking and stuff. And recently, I've had to do a lot of work, whether it's working for other people or working on homework and stuff. Not to mention the fact that in real life I have been just incredibly depressed. So that put a damper on, you know, my video schedule. So yeah, that's just the short version of what was in my Tales of video. So anyway, now that we've, you know, finished my practice lap, we're going to have our way with track. So you're going to want to approach this turn at around 60 to about 80 miles an hour. I went overboard because I know how to drift, but ideally you're going to want to enter a turn at around 60 to about 85 miles an hour. And that's what we're going to be doing on the second turn here, after I reversed and shit. Excuse me, I think I burped. I don't know if it caught on, but yeah. Alright, so I'm back. Normally the ideal gear for all cars that are designed for drifting is usually 3 or 4. Like I said, like 3 times now in the video, experiment, and you should come along with a couple lines for drifting. There goes an email from my iPod. But yeah, so we're gonna redo the second turn again. I intentionally fucked up because the second turn is the best turn for drifting, especially when you're beginning. And I honestly forget what this part of the screen is, but I don't know if you can see the steering wheel that's in the bottom left, but pay attention to that and the little bar that's right above it. That'll show you how I drift, and it'll help you keep an eye on the specific actions taken during the slides. I can't really show you like when to e-brake. That's entirely up to you. But one trick that I found really helps me is using the suggested braking line, because then you don't have to worry about drifting too early and hitting the wall, or drifting too late and still essentially hitting the wall. So the braking line is a lifesaver, and it always gets me up to about 3rd or 1st place whenever I drift on multiplayer. So it really helps a lot, and as you can see, I used it to full effect, and I pulled off a flawless drift. And even though, you know, this track is really wide, it still comes in really handy because I try to follow the suggested line while still maintaining a decent speed. For long chain drifts like this, it's highly recommended you keep on the throttle and laying off only when you feel your car start to slide out from under you, at which point recovery is necessary, and just e-brake and counter steer for about 1/4 of a second and then accelerate again. Don't blast the accelerator, because that'll cause you to spin out and hit the wall, or hit someone else if you're drifting in a multiplayer lobby. So if you really fuck up, a lot of things will either end you on the wall, and it's just really not fun. So let's try it again, and I'm going to do a detailed breakdown of drifting in general. So the ideal speed for entering a turn is around 60 to 80 miles an hour. Now you're going to want to e-brake at the very start of the braking line and counter steer as soon as you feel your car start to turn in, sort of like that. You saw how my car was turning into the turn, and as soon as I felt my car turning, I started counter steering, and the drift was a success. It was a success. God damn, I cannot speak tonight. But then again, it's like 2:30 in the morning, so I'm exhausted. To get out of a drift, all you have to do is just straighten out. So I mean, normally drifters will slide through a turn, and they'll eventually try to match up with the exit. So if you have a really sharp turn, they'll drift as normal, but keep that angle through the turn. That way they can just keep going without risk of, you know, spinning out or hitting a wall. Now, anyways, this is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to, however, leave a little note here for the next 30 seconds. Now, I know I don't really ask for, you know, subscribers or views or shares or likes or whatever else, but now that I'm venturing into a new territory of video making, I think that now is going to be a time to take myself more seriously and try to promote my videos and tutorials and shit. So if my videos have helped you in any way, shape, or form, or they've just, you know, in general entertained you, then please do not be afraid to give my video a like, and you know, don't forget to leave constructive criticism or just in general feedback, like Kungman, your videos fucking suck, or eat a dick, or something like that. You know, comments do help, no matter what it says. So yeah, don't forget to leave a comment, a rate, a like, or a subscribe even, if you enjoy my videos. That way you can stay in the loop. Anyways, I'm Kungman149, and thanks.